Good morning. Yesterday we were talking about how to build personality in your communications, which is a component of magnetic marketing. So let's explore that a little bit. You want to build personality in your marketing if the market you're trying to attract is going to be attracted to your personality. Think about that. If you are, I don't want to get political, but it's so hard not to today. Let's say you just don't believe in vaccinations. You're entitled, right? You don't want to take the risk of injecting something into your system. I get it. There are religions, right, that believe that. No medical intervention. It's all up to the Almighty. That's okay too. But let's say that's what you believe. And let's say you really believe that to the point where it's a part of you. It's a core value, if you would. And that's, I think, a good point. Core values. What are your core values? And do you want to promote those core values? Now, I would personally, I think that when everything is in alignment, when your core values and your passion and your mission and your vision, when all of those things are in alignment, I'm just happier. It makes work not work. It makes it fun because you're doing what you love. And if you are passionate about it, then how do you communicate that to other people? Again, do you communicate it via price? No, not even mentioned, not an issue. It's all about how you can help somebody solve their problem. And why you are the best person to do it because of your passion. So how do you communicate that? Well, best way of communicating it is, I think, first of all, the best way of communicating almost anything is via stories. So stories of people that you've helped. And if you're new and you haven't helped people yet, and you're an imposter, how other people have been helped by the kinds of things that you can do. People don't have to necessarily know that you're not doing them yet. We've all been imposters. And I actually included this in my lecture yesterday to the third-year dental students at Temple. How you successfully embrace being an imposter is a key in successfully navigating dental school. And I think it's a key in successfully navigating practice afterwards as well. Because at some point, we're all imposters. I don't know about you, but when I was in dental school, there were things that I wound up doing that I wasn't taught. I had to go and learn them. So there were things I was doing on people for the first time. I was an imposter. People, and Seth Godin makes this point. It's really true. People talk about authenticity as being a virtue. And he says he doesn't want his surgeon to be authentic, to talk about the perhaps doubts that he or she might have or the trepidation they're feeling or the butterflies they have in their stomach. He wants that person to exude the confidence that he knows that the outcome is going to be great. So he thinks authenticity is very much overrated. And fact of the matter is, as we've all been imposters at some point in our careers, I don't necessarily disagree with him. So the point is that you don't necessarily have to use your experiences. You can piggyback on someone else's experiences. Just like you can hijack news about Tiger Woods and the possible sleep issues that he's had that could have resulted in the accident that he recently had, which may or may not have ended his career. But you're playing on a scenario that is important because it can benefit somebody. So I know some people get into the ethics and morality. There's nothing unethical about conjecture. If you said, I know that this and this and this happened and it didn't, I think that's unethical. But if you say, could it be possible? And could you avoid the same outcome by having a good night's sleep? Could you avoid having Alzheimer's disease by making sure that your oral health is in tip-top shape and the bacteria that have been associated with Alzheimer's disease aren't present in your mouth? Can you help avoid that? Yeah, you can. Is it proven that P. gingivalis or AA or one of the other red zone bacterias cause Alzheimer's disease or anything else for that matter? No. There's no causation. There's association. And you can say that. You should say that. There's an association. It's in the literature. It's evidence-based because, again, depends on your market. If you had a market like I did, which were academicians, physicians, healthcare workers, etc., does evidence-based ring true to them? Yes. Why wouldn't you use that in your marketing, in your communications? Again, the goal is to get them to do something that is in their best interest. If you don't believe that, hang up the handpiece. If you don't believe that what you're doing is important to solve someone else's problem, you have a problem. Maybe we'll talk about mindset next time. Have a great day.